Happy Friday, everybody, or to be more specific, happy Friday the 13th. Yeah, today is the day universally known as a day of bad luck. So try to avoid walking under any black cats today. In fact, it would probably be smart to go home right now, hide in a closet, and drink heavily. Unless, of course, you live in California, then this would be the day to come out of the closet and get ready for Monday, the first day that same-sex marriages will be legal out there. The good news I have for you is that I happen to find this week's Funnies especially humorous. If you don't agree, well, just chalk it up to bad luck. All right, first, there was Jerry Springer, the opera. Now, an opera based on the 2005 Oscar-winning movie Brokeback Mountain has been commissioned. The New York City Opera is going to be doing this opera about the gay cowboys and will probably feature songs like I'm Gonna Wash That Man and I'm Getting Hairy in the Morning. All right, we've all heard he who lives by the sword dies by the sword, and there were no swords per se in a Los Angeles courtroom this week, but the drama was enough to make the jurors take their breath away, or at least make them breathe a little heavier. In a case brought on by the Obscenity Prosecution Task Force, jurors had to watch 4 hours of hardcore pornography to determine whether or not these movies were art or just plain filth. Oh, how could anybody stand that? 4 hours of pornography. But just as they were getting settled into their seats and passing the popcorn, Judge Alex Kaczynski suspended the trial. He suspended it because newspaper reports came out that reported that on Judge Kaczynski's own personal website, he had pornographic images. That's right, specifically, and I'm quoting here, a half-dressed man cavorting with a sexually aroused farm animal. Yikes. What's next to come from this? Mr. Ed, the opera. All right, bullets. We don't need no stinking bullets. In Grand Junction, Colorado, a guy shot his fellow co-worker 20 times with a nail gun. Yeah, a nail gun. He assaulted his co-worker first by throwing a trash can at him, and then he shot him 20 times in the chest with a nail gun. Now, the victim does not have any life-threatening injuries. However, whenever he drinks water, he just kind of leaks like crazy. All right, in a non-related story, but yet another nail gun incident. This one in Shawnee, Kansas. A guy didn't even know that he had been shot in the head with a nail gun until he couldn't get his baseball cap off. George Chandler got accidentally nailed in the head by a friend of his in a carpentry accident, and they took him to the emergency room, and this part is true. The doctor removed the nail from the guy's head with a claw hammer. That's right, just kind of pulled that nail right out. Then I'm just guessing that he puttied up the hole with some kind of, instant wood putty or something. I just made that part up. Anyhow, the baseball cap could not be saved. Our final story, boy, it's no wonder kids look forward to getting out of school anymore. In Columbia, South Carolina, they were having high school graduation ceremonies at the Fort Mill High School. And they told the audience ahead of time, please hold your applause until the end. Well, there were 7 people that decided to cheer when their relative or friend got their diploma. We've all done that at a high school rally. You announce the guy's name, you're going, woohoo, all right, way to go. Well, the 7 people that did that were arrested by the police. They were handcuffed and removed from the graduation ceremonies and taken to jail, where they faced a charge of disturbing the peace. Their punishment? They were forced to write, "I will not yell out anything at the graduation ceremony" 100 times on the blackboard. Hey, that's all I have for you this week. I just wanted to let you know, however, beer is now cheaper than gasoline. So this weekend, drink, don't drive. See you next week.